Alrighty, I want to play The Sims, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I don't really have much of a vision for really what I want to do. I know that I have some sort of guideline that I kind of have in my head that I want to follow, but I think, yeah, to start, I think we're just gonna start a new game and see where the whims of fate may lead us. Alright. That was so fucking stupid. Anyway. Alright. Whenever I see this woman, whenever I start a new game and I see this woman, I just think it's gonna be okay. She's just so pretty. Well, anyway. I don't really want to play this woman right now, unfortunately, so what we are gonna do is that I think I'm gonna be using a sim that I've already made. I kind of wanted to start out making a sim solely for this, but I don't want to spend like an hour just making a sim, making a house, doing all of the like assigning traits. Like, no, I don't really want to do that. So, okay. Yes. Him. We will be using him. Trust, he will be used. So I decided that I didn't really want this to be his name. Oh god, what did I... It was... I wanted him to be... Spike. Oh my god. What the fuck was his name? Wait, no, I have it. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna call him Spike Zapata. For now. God, there was a very specific last name that I wanted for this man. It's a good thing that I will be editing out all of the naked Sims in this video because, oh my god. There is a alarming amount of naked Sims in my gallery right now. And we just simply can't have that. That's just too much. What the fuck was his name? It's gonna bother me. Okay, just a second. I'm still kind of like experimenting with the audio a little bit, seeing like what is working and what's not working. First order of business, as soon as I get my paycheck, I am getting a new mic because oh my god, does this sound like horse shit. Okay, anyway. So, okay, so what I wanted his name to be was Spike Barrera. Something about that just rolls off the tongue very well. I like that. So, this is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this man... Oh, wait. We need to address the elephant in the room with this man. And I have to add that this may be a little bit disturbing to some viewers. I might, if I'm being honest with you. If I am being honest with you. So, it's a little bit much. It's a little bit much, I have to admit. So, I think we're gonna have to... I know I didn't want to spend too much time in cast, but I think we need to, like, zhuzh this up a little bit, because it's... This is, This is a lot. This is a lot to take in. I'm not going to cycle through his clothes first, because I know that he's not dressed in half of the stuff that I gave him. Unfortunately. So, we will... Yeah. We will be changing that. Yeah, that cannot... This cannot continue. This is... Oh my god, this is just absurd. I don't know what... I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, nothing wrong with the little ass... Nothing wrong with the little ass on somebody, but this is just... This is just a little bit too much. Oh my god. I don't know how to make his ass smaller. I mean... Typically that wouldn't be a bad thing, but like... Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna be fucking censoring this. Okay, that looks a little bit weird from the side, but we're probably not going to be seeing a lot of him from the side. I think that'll just have to do for now. Oh, okay. I think the goal right now is just clothe him, because oh god, some of what I gave him is just a little bit too risque. I know that there's socks from, yes, Adventure Awaits that I do like. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And this will absolutely not, this cannot stand. It has a weird, like, tint to it that I don't really like. You can't go wrong with the businesses and hobbies bottoms. Oh, god, I made this look so nice! I think I'm okay with that. Maybe I give him some socks, though. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, and this is another example why, I need to turn Wicked Whims off as soon as I get into the game, because this is too much. There has to be, like, a good... Give me a good swatch. That's not even purple. That's not even the same purple that's in this icon right here. I feel like I'm being lied to right now. I guess, okay, I guess the plain black will just have to suffice. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And I don't even, oh. I forgot that I made this his hot weather outfit. Yeah, we're keeping that. What about his cold weather? Ooh. Yeah. Maybe like gloves or something though. Oh, what about this? Okay, Cupid doesn't really suit him. Anyway. Do I put him in a beanie? Ooh. Okay, I think no beanie for now. God, this one is so... I just hate the way that it's like, he isn't wearing it, it's fucking on his head. Like 20 feet from his forehead floating in midair. I don't like that. Anyway. So yeah, I think this is it. I think I am satisfied with this. Okay, so we have everyday formal, which I can't be bothered to change it now, but this does not look good. We got athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather, cold weather, club, another club, no sleep. And that's exactly what this guy's going to be doing, because I made him, what, a party animal, love bug, party, wait. Oh. What? I didn't even realize there was... One of the traits was the same name as one of the aspirations. That's interesting. Well, the more you know, I guess. Okay. And he's materialistic because kind of what I was thinking with this guy is that he's gonna... I really wanted to use... Oh, this scandal system. I want to use the scandal system from Royalty and Legacy. Is that what it's called? I don't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I want to use that because I want to lie, cheat, and scheme to get money. And I think I'm gonna give him like a part-time job maybe, but I want majority of the income to be from scamming, scandals, and maybe a little bit of robbery. So I think without further ado, we can just continue. I feel like the nuances of what I'm saying isn't really getting picked up by the mic, so I'll have to make a note for myself because I don't want to be hooting and hollering in my apartment, personally. Also, is this game gonna... Oh, Sims, please don't crash. That would make me so sad. Please! I haven't watched latest Stranger Things season, but that one scene where, what is it, Holly Wheeler is just like talking to a bunch of kids and she's like, please, please. Anyway, summer. Summer's just a very, like, scheming sort of season. I don't know if that makes sense. That makes no sense. Anyway, we're gonna go to Evergreen Harbor because I kind of like when I'm doing a save where we're kind of starting out from nothing, I feel like this is the best place to do that. This is a complete fucking shithole with pollution. And we don't really need like a big lot either. No. Yeah, we can do this because I kind of want to make like a trailer or something. And it doesn't really like match the style of the houses here, but yeah, let me just see. Okay, I'm looking up a picture as if it's going to be difficult to basically build a long ass shoebox. Alrighty, here we are in the beautiful, beautiful city of Evergreen Harbor. This is looking absolutely gorgeous, absolutely amazing. What the fuck is floating in this? Wait, what is that? Wait. Oh, it's just a PNG of a bird. Okay. I was so scared. I thought that was just like a floating sim in the sky. That hasn't happened to me, not yet, but sometimes you never know. Anyway, let's get into this build. And unfortunately, I would not don't expect the Louvre out of me because I like to think that I'm pretty good at building, but some of the builds that I have made would like to suggest otherwise. So I think this is actually a pretty good base because, yeah, every trailer that I've ever seen is literally just a rectangle, which not necessarily a bad thing. We are gonna add some like interest over here because it's a little too samey. I don't know if is that the correct roof? I don't think so. Or is this one? Yes. Yes, it is this one. Okay. Great. Lovely. You'll love to see it. Hold on. Wait. Is it like, no. Nope, it's not like that. Nope. Do I have to scooch this back a little bit? Nope. Okay. I don't know, I'm comfortable with this, I think. I think that needs to be a little bit lower. Yeah. Yes, I think that's more like it. Now we're really getting into the thick of it. Let's see. Traditional Tomarong stairs, I think would be the best for this situation right now. Also, oh my god, this fucking lighting is pissing me off. Okay, I'm really trying to be speedy about this because I don't want to take too much time and I'm also getting tired. Oh my god, this is just miserable. It's gonna be like literally fucking 30 billion trillion hours of me just picking the fucking vents. Damn! Honestly, I don't think that looks bad. Ooh, maybe we can get like a grill too. I think that would be really nice. What I'm kind of thinking... Yeah, it doesn't really... There isn't really like any other trailers in this neighborhood, but I just think it would be really cool. I think it'll still kind of like capture the same vibe, but yeah. I think that is what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking like a fence, a tall fence around this trailer, and then maybe... And it can be this kind of like shabby looking one. We're not really prioritizing looks with this trailer. And then I think like a tall hedge in the front would be nice. So we can move the mailbox like here. Maybe put the trash can right next to it. Why are trash cans considered like appliances? That's a little silly to me. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking maybe I make the deck. No, I think I'll keep the deck that way. I'm gonna have some like, oh, maybe a garden plot would be nice or something like that. I don't really envision Spike as a gardening type, but Maybe if he gets like a counterpart or something, or a roommate, maybe I can leave that as an option. Okay, maybe I just put that down, see how I feel about it later, because I don't want to spend too much time just messing around with the doors. And I think most of the time, but not all the time, a lot of trailers have like a sliding glass door. So we can do that. Wow, this is gonna be tight. Oh my god. Taut! Pull it taut! Okay. Yeah, this is basically kind of what I had in mind. Little hedge is nice. Maybe a... but I don't really want it blocking the windows. Yeah, I think we'll just go without. Before I forget, I think this is the most important part of the build. There we go. That looks lovely. Or do I like this one better? Kind of like this one better. God, it's been so long since I've built anything. It's like kind of exciting. Okay, so where's the panels? Baby, where's the panels? Ah, where is it? Okay, there we go. Yes. Yes. This is so pretty. The lighting in The Sims 4 is just surprisingly nice, really. We kind of have to keep it simple because we don't really want to go over budget. Let's see. Let's just put down a floor plan. Oh, and we should probably put down like all of the actual necessary stuff that we need for this house to function. That'd probably be pretty nice. Let's see about moving this down a little bit. Maybe I do move this. It's always legitimately like one hallway, so I think Spike will just have to deal with it because there is not going to be nearly enough space for fucking anything in here, which is fine, but we're not necessarily sitting in the lap of luxury right now. Okay, I can't think about decorations right now. I really just need to prioritize putting the shit that we need. Okay, so what do we need? We need... Okay, I don't usually do this, but for some reason I just cannot focus. Oh! That's cute. Not gonna use it, but cute. It's been so weird, like... I don't know what it is, like downloading all the same stuff that I was downloading, like in preparation for making a video again. I haven't done that in, oh god. I mean, if you look at my last upload, it's like... it's like a decade ago? Something like that. So that's like, it's a little bit weird for me, but there's something about this that just really, I feel accustomed to it, I guess. I've been wanting to do something like this for the longest time, and I don't know, haven't for some reason, so... I don't know, it feels nice. We're not gonna have a dining table, because that is not a lot of space. Is that enough space for cooking, cleaning? I think for this one, I kind of want to have bigger windows. Because this is going to be like the primary bedroom. And so much for a primary bedroom, oh my god. Or, wait. Maybe if we edit some stuff around, we can make this a little bit. Because I do like a big bedroom. Okay, oh, wait. Could have been just as simple as that. Lovely. I think that looks great. And why don't I put down the doors too while I'm at it? I really don't like the look of it being like one tile, like this. I really do not like that. I really don't like seeing the trim of the door, but I mean, hey, it's a trailer. It's gonna be it's gonna be a little shitty. Yeah, honestly, I'm not really all too concerned about the exterior of it. It's more so the interior that I'm kind of concerned with. Because, like, no matter what, this is just gonna look like a shoebox. So, I don't think we need to really worry about that. I've always really liked this pendant light from, what is it, Cozy Kitsch? I feel like it just fits with so many builds. Yeah, I'll just do that. I don't know, that looks a little bit too industrial. Yeah, I think this is better. What I kind of want to give with this trailer is like maybe like a grandma or a grandpa previously lived here and then Spike just moved in recently or something like that, and he's just like putting in his like own like touches. I really want a fan right here. Maybe it should be... No, I think white's fine. What am I thinking? What I'm thinking? Oh, I should be prioritizing the things we actually need to have this function. And I like having move objects on, but sometimes it's just... I think sometimes it is a good indicator of what is and isn't going to work for a build. Because most of the time, not all of the time, it allows you... Or it just indicates when something is or is not going to work. Like this. Like if I were to put this down right here, they wouldn't be able to go in from this side. Is there any like plain looking bathtubs? Yeah, I guess there's that. But do I want one? Do I want a bathtub? I kind of don't really want one. I feel like it's what's gonna... Yeah, I think we're gonna... Or I can use the shower head just by itself. And if that's the case, I want to do it on this side. And make it glass. Make it glass. Lovely. It's absolutely beautiful. Well, no. I actually don't like that. Is it in... I think it's under dividers or partition. I know that it exists. I know that it's out there. Oh, sleek bathroom. That's what I'm thinking. Yes! Beautiful. Then... Yeah, let's do a toilet. Sink. Does not need to be fancy. Not too concerned with that. Is there any bed that just looks basic? I guess this bed. I'll consider that, but I want to leave my options open. Maybe we can spare to have one good piece of furniture. Oh, I kind of like that. If I can find it in a swatch that is into like Yeehaw, I think that would be nice. No, there really is not. Let's see. I just want a light wood. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine. That looks great to me. I think these curtains are going to be clipping just the teeniest tiny bit outside, but personally, I do not really care. Yeah, I think there would be grandma's couch, something that was left behind. Maybe something in a different color, though. Ooh, that is nice. I really like that. Alrighty, I really want to use this TV. I just love this shit-ass fucking TV so much. Is this birch? I've never really noticed that for some reason. Like these branches right here. I can't really tell what that is, but I don't know how I've never noticed that before. Ooh, I'm thinking... Okay, it's gonna be kind of ugly, but I kind of want to do like a... Ooh, do I want to do a pink rug? Hi. I'm interrupting because while I was editing this, I realized that the building portion of this video was way too long. So what you're seeing right now is probably like an hour of me being indecisive sped up by 3 times. Also, you may have noticed, but when I recorded this, for whatever reason, I didn't realize that OBS didn't record any of the game audio, so... The next video, hopefully you'll be able to hear Spike's beautiful voice. But if I ever do a build again on here, I may split it into a separate video because it took me entirely way too long to come up to any sort of determination for a trailer. A trailer, by the way. Also, when I was recording this, I kinda I kind of noticed that I was talking a little bit too quiet. I'm usually good about that. I'm usually good about like enunciating and making sure that I'm heard and that every word is like stressed and that it can come through in recording in a way that you can hear well. I live in an apartment, so that's kind of partly the reason why I didn't want to be hooting and hollering while I was making this. And I think I made this around like, I did a majority of the recording around like midnight, so I didn't really want to be like shouting and yelling and stuff like that. So there's that. But I'm kind of doing the finishing touches around this trailer right now. I'm putting in the wallpaper, some of the curtains, stuff like that, some of the like little final touches. For the wallpaper, I kind of wanted to stick to that run down / grandma sort of type of vibe. So I used that floral wallpaper that I thought it was pretty nice. I never used it before. I usually do more kind of like modern builds or houses that are usually in the suburbs. I haven't done a build that kind of requires me to do drab wallpaper. It's not usually my vibe, but I like trying new things. I didn't go really too crazy on the furnishings in this trailer because I don't really foresee myself staying in here for too terribly long. I just kind of want it to be like a transitionary point between kind of establishing Spike as a character and then moving him into like, I don't know, like an apartment or a condo, something to that effect. You'll see kind of that indecisiveness as I'm decorating his bedroom. I really did not know what I wanted to do for the bedroom, but I kind of wanted some like outdoor type of items, even though I don't really think it would fit an environment like this that's like actually a neighborhood. Well, I don't know. I've never been in a neighborhood. I don't know if there's like fire pits and lawn chairs and shit like that. But also, this is also Evergreen Harbor, where there's just trash lying around everywhere. So who knows? But yeah, I just wanted to speed this up because this was taking me way too long, and I really prefer to get into the gameplay as opposed to the build. If I were to do another one of these, I think I would upload it separately because this took me way too long and it's literally a trailer. And I didn't really go too crazy on the landscaping either. I really didn't want to worry all that much about it. I usually what I do for my builds is that I put a big ash tree in the front of it and then I call it a day. Like a few bushes, a few flowers, stuff like that. I don't usually go that crazy on the landscaping and for the exteriors for the most part, I really don't like to do all that much. I usually focus on like the interior, like the clutter and the kind of like personal items. I usually like to focus on more because I feel like there's more opportunity to really tell a story with that. God, the audio made me so mad. Made me so mad that it just did not work for whatever reason. I don't know why. I got it figured out now, so the next video you'll hear things happening in the game, but I kind of supplemented it with like adding like some music here and there. I don't know if it's gonna get copyright claimed, but I'm still figuring things out. Something that I feel like that isn't talked about enough in builds is the lighting. The lighting can really, like, for me personally, make a space feel either realistic or lived in. But I think this is mostly the finished product. I think you'll see in a later video that I went in and added more details. I had some extra money, so I put in some more like vegetation around the trailer. I put in some like a little bit more curtains, a little bit more clutter and stuff like that, just to make it a little bit more lived in. But yeah, that's basically it, and you'll probably see a little bit more of it in another video, but for now, that is it. So I got Spike on the apps to give him a few friends. I ended up with Ellis, Felix, and Angel. I just wanted for him to get a couple of friends, a few potential love interests, now that he's new to Evergreen Harbor. But when I looked outside my window, who do I see but fucking Ellis Butler and Felix on my lawn? These men are not okay. Like, you're telling me, and mind you, I had just matched with these men. Just matched. Within a matter of minutes, they were at his doorstep. This...
Oh, girl.
This is just simply not okay. Alright, let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. So I don't really know where to start off with this. I'm kind of thinking that we go and introduce ourselves to the men that have just kind of walked onto our lawn uninvited. So I think we can start with that. What? Where did the trade go? I'm scared. Where did they... Well, I guess in the time being we can, like, apply for a job or whatever. It's, like, fine. Don't really want to, but kind of need that. Okay, what have we got? Oh god, I don't know what I want to do. I think for the time being, I kind of want to do something part-time. And I want to decide on what this... who Spike is as a person later. I kind of like to let my Sims develop themselves, so to speak. I think what we'll do, we retail from 6 to 10 p.m. When does that start? Oh, that starts in 3 days. Jesus. Well, damn, what do we do in the meantime? I don't know, let's chat with Felix, I guess.
Baby. Nis, I don't want to be the one to bust your bubble, but your screen is jumping, and what I'm doing, you're doing right now. Word of my 2 cats.
I'm not doing that.
What in the fuck are you doing? Oh, there we go. Now, I can tell that my mods are outdated because he is just... Something about the way he's behaving is just not correct. Host a perfect date. I suppose we can set something up. I want to go to the city, so we're going to do that. If the gallery will load, of course. One of my favorite clubs that I use in almost every single save, something about this is just so cool. It's so pink and so colorful. I love it. Absolutely beautiful. We do. Okay, so he wants to get to know Felix and host a perfect date. So I think we can set up a date. Ask to create a date. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? We are... let's do drinks, and then we can dance. I think that sounds great. And then we're gonna go to the club at San Myshuno, yes. Oh, okay, so I didn't want to do that immediately, but... Sure. So I didn't actually want to do that at 1 p.m. on a Sunday, but... Right. I completely forgot this is what I made his outfit. Looking great, and I don't know. I think... No, it's cute. It's cute. What Felix is wearing is so cute. Oh, he loves it. Yeah, it is getting pretty hot in here. Complain about heat. Yep. Felix is enjoying the date and would like to spend more time together. Perhaps you would like to extend the date to last longer. We just met. What do you mean? Oh my god, we're gonna have all the time in the world to do... Go. Who knows what. Felix, I'm not that type of guy. Well, maybe I am. Ugh. Wow. I've really got to stop making my character so fucking sexy. It's like, it gets to a point. God, I think the autonomy is... God, I just hate it when they, like, do something for 1 second and then it... Whoa. It sucks so bad when they just, like, they decide to do something and then do it for literally 1 second and then stop immediately. Okay, we gotta get this meter up, though. Ooh, first kiss? I think we should. Wait. Right. Felix, you can't just kiss his tit like that. You just met. You can't do that on the first date. Felix is sort of falling for Spike and wants to ask him if he would like a relationship. Well, shit, I guess so. Why not? Why the hell not? We literally just met, but... Okay, we ask a risque question. We need to talk about drinks. What? Alright, Felix. I understand that you like me, but holy shit. You're calling me and I'm right next to you. Let's tone it down a little bit. When I wanted to go out today, I really did not think things would end up like this, but... What? Already. You guys just met. Dude. We just met. How the fuck are you gonna meet me at the club and then immediately ask to move in together? What? I don't think it's the right time. Yes, I'd love that. I don't know. I think I might say yes. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to see what happens. If he proposes, I'm not gonna say yes because that would actually be insane, but... Oh. This is just absurd. Oh. I can't. I can't.
I can't.
They almost have a full relationship bar. You know, I really thought I was gonna spend my time, my first day on Earth with Spike, scheming, lying, cheating. He needs to get up. He is just letting men take control of his life already, and it has not even been 24 hours. Well, still technically on a date. Yeah, my intentions with this character was not to play such a forward man like this, but hey, that is not a bad thing. Absolutely not. Okay, let's get to work on this romantic date. I don't think I've had any sim go from meeting somebody to becoming their partner to immediately moving in with them. Because most of the time I just say no because I'm like, absolutely not. Ooh, Ellis Butler, what do you want? You and Felix are just so cute together. Just thought I'd let you know. I mean, thanks, I guess. Alrighty, talk about physical intimacy, talk about casual intimacy. I mean, I guess we're a little bit past that, but... Oh shit, yeah, we need to press. Okay, what about Felix? What do you want? Okay, finish reading a book. Wash hands. Okay, wash hands. Do that. Why not? Talk about drink euphoria. And then talk about carefree dancing. The concept of dressing like this and being in a house like this. Iconic. Iconic. Who is doing it like Spike Barrera? Alrighty, I know that I didn't technically get gold, but this is as perfect as it's gonna get in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, going from being strangers at the club to living together and literally in the span of less than 24 hours, I'd say that's pretty perfect. That's as perfect as it gets. Okay, I know that I don't think Spike likes cooking, so why don't I just pizza? Let's get ooh, tikka masala sounds so good actually. I will be taking that, please. Okay, can you please get off of my property? Your needs. Oh, you could probably use some pizza. Wow, I made this guy look so cute. If this relationship goes south, I'm gonna be a little bit upset because damn, kind of ate with this. Oh, well, this isn't really what I set up to do, but I guess that's the beauty of The Sims 4. I think that was a successful day. Definitely not what I was expecting to happen, but hey, you roll with the punches. When life gives you lemons, you move in with your partner and you have sex. Famously, as the saying goes, so. I'm still kind of new to this. I feel like I was maybe a little bit quiet, maybe a little bit awkward. I'll look back on this audio and see what needs to be like tuned a little bit. This is a little bit of a new format. Well, it's a lot of bit of a new format for me because I was making Danganronpa videos in 2016 on a shitty laptop in the middle of the night when I had nothing better to do. So this is a little bit of a jump from that. But I don't know, this is very exciting. I really enjoy doing this. So yeah, I guess I would love suggestions on what I do next because I know I told myself that I was going to do scandals and scheming, but I don't know, maybe we can turn Spike's life around for the better, given the life he deserves with somebody who loves him. I don't know. It will definitely not be a 10 years from now kind of thing. Just a little bit more consistent because this is The Sims as a creative outlet is very, I don't know how to describe it. It's been like very healthy for me to be playing The Sims again because it's encouraging more of these like creative outlets for me. I've been getting into art more, writing. Like I'm considering getting into modding because I just think it's so fucking cool to be able to like change aspects of the game that you don't really like, or maybe it doesn't work or something like that. Like adding hair, clothing, stuff like that. That is just so cool to me. And I kind of want to do something like that. So this has been nice. And I want to continue doing this. So I guess for now, I'll see you later.